Now, Steve Jobs also understood how to persuade. Aristotle talked about persuasion in ethos, logos, and pathos. So the ethos is this. Based on my credibility, if I say to you, I used to work for American Express on Wall Street where I built out global sales decks for our largest, biggest clients in the world. I've written 5, 6 books, and I've given over 1,000 presentations in the world. That's the credibility, but that's not as important as the logos part, which is the facts and figures. When I say to you that stories are 22 times more memorable than facts, that's not my opinion. That's based on science. But the most important thing about persuasion is pathos. There's an author named Carmine Gallo. He wrote a book called Talk Like TED. And he found that 65% of our effectiveness as communicators was based on the pathos, which was the storytelling, the emotion behind everything. And Steve Jobs was brilliant at this. When you talk about the smartphone, you talk about this experience that you're having when you're opening up a box to see a phone. And the most brilliant thing that Steve Jobs did was he combined storytelling with persuasion and images. According to 3M, they studied that images are 60,000 times absorbed faster than words. And if you look at the Epiphanous campaign called Think Different that he created about 20 years ago with Shad Day, an agency based in LA, if you watch this 1-minute video, it's a genius. The music cues, there's this beautiful string instruments and piano playing in the background, and Richard Dreyfuss' voice says, here's to the crazy ones, the misfits, the rebels, the troublemakers. And as his suave, smooth voice is heard and the background music is listened to, you have an image of Albert Einstein and Bob Dylan and Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. and Richard Branson. And by the end of this video, they say, they call them crazy, but we see genius. And those that are crazy enough to think they can change the world are the ones that do. And the music fades. And then you sit there watching this, and you're like, wow, I want to buy an Apple product now.